What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. And today we have yet another round of live first impressions. I want to send another shout out to my boy Matthew for sending me this bag of goodies. It's a little bit lighter this time because we went through a batch of these fragrances in a previous video, which if you missed, you can catch right here. Had a lot of fun checking out some of the fragrances that were in here I had never smelled before. And we're gonna smell quite a few more today. So let's get right into it without delay. So let's pull from this bag blindly and see what we got. This is Valentino Uomo. Now I have smelled this before. It's been a while, at least a year or so. I do remember really enjoying this one. So let's see what we're dealing with here. One more. Ooh, there we go. Like a chocolatey hazelnutty iris, similar to Dior Homme. I think there's citrus in here, maybe like orange or something like that at the top. It's still pretty fresh. Again, very similar to Dior Homme, but at least off this paper right now comes off a little bit more citrusy up top. The iris is definitely present. Very, very pleasant. I love fragrances like this. I really do like iris, especially when it's paired with some like gourmandish notes and it has some freshness to it. That's beautiful. Would love to wear this on skin, see how it does. But this one's not talked about all that much anymore. It gets overshadowed by a lot of its flankers. So I might give this one some wearings and see where it takes me. So that is Valentino Uomo. All right, let's pull blindly once again. See what we get. And this is Gucci Made to Measure. I think I've heard Chad from Gentleman's Journey speak about this one, and I could be wrong if he did at all, but I don't remember what he said if he did. Let's see what this smells like. I'm a little skeptical. Let's see. Okay, well, it's nice. It's a little fresh, has a little bit of a sweetness to it, and maybe a little spicy, maybe a little woody, but I don't know. It's kind of nondescript to me. It just smells nice. Yeah, I could enjoy wearing this. Very casual, comes off pretty light. It's okay, not bad. Let's get another one here. We got another big boy. This is Acqua Essenziale by Salvatore Ferragamo. All right. Don't know much about the House of Ferragamo. I've tried F Black and maybe a few others, but okay. It's definitely like the name. It's fresh and a little aquatic, but it's not what I thought. It's not like shower jelly. It's actually kind of interesting, but it definitely is very refreshing. Yeah, nice. It's a nice fragrance. I'm going to try to go a little bit easier on some of these. I've been noticing myself being very hard on designer fragrances that don't wow me, but I'm learning to try to just appreciate them for smelling pleasant and hopefully a little different with that. But let's see what we got next. Here's a small one, and this is from the house of Juliet Has a Gun, and it's called, I'm not going to show you, it's too small. It's called Anyway. I've only smelled one fragrance from this house, and that was their Moscow Mule, which was a relatively new release. But let's see what this is about. I'm not getting much here. Yeah, it's really light. I can't even tell you what I'm smelling right now. It's like maybe a little green and fresh, but so light and subtle. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to try it on skin. I'll have to look at the notes and see what I'm smelling. I have no idea. It's so light. I can't really smell it. That's too bad. Again, blind grab. Here's another big boy. From the house of Acqua de Parma, we have one of their newer releases from last year or a couple years ago. This is Colonia Pura. And I remember being very excited about this when I heard about it, but hadn't been able to smell it. Let's see. Yes, in typical Acqua de Parma fashion, at least out of the Colonia line, very much that classic cologne style, citrus, woods, a little spicy. Definitely smells like there's like neroli or something. I'm getting that white floral vibe, but it's a little citrusy and orangey. Very refreshing, very nice. Oh yeah, this is my style. I love this. It's very classy. Yeah, I would totally wear this. I love this. This is probably my favorite one in terms of the fresher scents, but the Valentino Uomo is my favorite one in terms of the sweeter one so far. That's great. All right, let's continue on. I might pull one or two more from this bag here. Let's see. And this is Acqua Lavanda Puig, the Sinatra Scarf. Wow. I'm getting something spicy and a little aromatic that honestly reminds me of like tea, like a cooling tea, almost like a mint tea or something like that. It kind of has a little bit of an old school Colonia vibe to it. This is really interesting. I would like to smell this on skin. I haven't really smelled anything like this before. It's pleasant, but it's a little different. Has a bit of an herbal touch to it, and it's very aromatic. I'd like to see what the notes are. I don't know anything about this, but I dig it. It's different. I can appreciate that. And that's all we'll do out of the bag. Now, what Matthew also sent me, which I forgot about, is this little guy. This is a Penhaligon's, which is a England-based company based out of London, and this is a little discovery set. Now, I think he only included 3 of the 4. They come in these little jars. Very, very nice presentation. So let's check these out. I'm just going to smell them from the jars. Up first is going to be Sartorial, which I've heard great things about, and this is great presentation. Now it's hard to really smell out of this tiny little opening here. But what I think I smell is along the lines of like a men's barbershop kind of aromatic fougere. Yeah, very barbershop style, kind of fresh, spicy, has a touch of herbalness to it. Very classic style fragrance. Definitely smells like an older man here, but I could get down with this. I think I'd like to try it out. I would like to maybe decant it somehow, because I'm not going to try to wear it out of this thing, but it's nice. That's very nice. Let's move on. Up next is Quercus Cologne. I'm not really sure what that means, but let's smell it. Okay, smells kind of fresh and citrusy. Honestly, it's hard to tell. A little floral, maybe? It's nice. It smells like a cologne. I don't know. This one is a little bit more nondescript than Sartorial. Not quite as rich in scent. Put it right on my nose. I'll keep checking that out. It smells pleasant. I'm just not getting much out of it. And the last one up, this is called Blenheim Bouquet. I have never heard of this. It's kind of hard to tell. This one I'm going to just dab on the skin a little bit. Kind of fresh and maybe a little lemony in a way. Well, I'm sorry to say I'm not getting the best impression out of these little jars. So it's hard for me to speak on them. The Sartorial came off pretty present. I could really get the nature of that fragrance even from the jar, but the other two, I couldn't really tell you. I can't really judge them. I have to smell them outside of those jars, either from spray, on skin, or on paper or otherwise. So I can't really speak on those. And Matthew, I want to thank you again for sending these to me. We're going to do maybe one more installment because we do have a few left in the bag. We'll do at least one more installment. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of any of these fragrances down below. If you smelled them, let's have a conversation about it. Did I do any of these fragrances an injustice in my assessment here? Are there any fragrances that I said I like that you don't like? Again, let's talk about it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.